Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, Hey Independent Scentsy Consultant, back with you again today for my empties for the month of May. So let's get into it here. I have my May Melting Challenge stuff here. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. So one of the things that I made it through, sadly, like I did not want to get through this yet, but I still have another one. It's Windowsill Breeze in the Washer Whiffs. I love this scent so much. I'm sad that they got rid of this and Clean Breeze. Those are my absolute favorites. They're just beautiful. I actually love those more than Clothesline, although I do really like Clothesline in the laundry. These were nice and strong, just like Clothesline. So I got through Windowsill Breeze, and for Pete's sake, I gotta have that. Can't talk about it if I don't have it. Okay, so I also made it through a bag of jumbo cotton balls. I don't love those because I think it's the mega that I like so much, because they you have to use so many of them, and I don't love that personally. And I went through an air purifier filter. It's pretty dusty. I actually want to see it. It's like gross. Gross and dusty. Yeah, so it's not clean. Okay. So those work. Highly recommend. Made it through a room spray in Frosted Vanilla. I think I'm like the only person that goes through these like crazy, these room sprays, but we really do love them. Whether it's for a bathroom spray or like just to freshen up a room, or I don't know. Sometimes when you change the cat litter, there's a lingering odor when you're changing it. And you're just like, okay, a little spritz of that. Or I like to, like, you can spray these on your air conditioner, the vents, the filters. You can spray them like a lot of places, and we just really love these. So this was Frosted Vanilla. For me, vanilla is good any time of the year. So I also made it through Bloomin' Beach in the Sugar Scrub. I love Bloomin' Beach, and it's weird because it's rose, and it's got another one. I want to say peony, and I think it's the peony that makes me love it. It's not just rose. It's something very beautiful in there too. And I have actually 2 bars of Bloomin' Beach. I wish I would have kept it, because this makes me kind of like rose. And I know it's whatever else is in with Bloomin' Beach. I'm pretty sure it's peony. Don't quote me on that. I got this from my flash sale, so this is in my car right now. This is Amazon Rain in the car bar clips. So Amazon Rain is, it's light in the bar too. It's not as strong as Saddle Up was the one that I got in a flash sale, was the very first time. It lasted months, like a good 8 months. Through this summer into the winter, it just kept smelling so good that I didn't have the heart to take it out of my car. This one is light. I don't really know that I smell it all that much, which is kind of disappointing. I do catch hints of it, so I keep it, but I'm not as impressed with that one as I was with Saddle Up. Did I say Saddle Up? It's Saddle Up, I'm pretty sure. And made it through a body cream in GME Time. So good. Freesia, lavender, and sweet pea. I cannot recommend this enough. I got this when it first came out in the fall winter catalog. It still smells amazing. I can still smell it on my body throughout the day. It's calming, it's soothing. This is one of, I cannot express enough how much I love Jammy Time in the body cream. I do have one more that I'm working on, and made it through, so I had some pods in vanilla mint out in my entryway, and I love these. That's one of the best pods I've ever used. Lasts forever, and I replaced it with toasted acorn and oak. It's okay. I don't like it as well as I like vanilla mint, but I'm trying not to use up all my vanilla mint at once. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna have to insert a picture. So I made it through a 25-watt bulb. Those lampshade warmers. So I have the Winnie the Pooh honey pot warmer out in my kitchen. And I forget that it's a lampshade warmer. So basically you have the base and the shade sits on top. And I bumped it, and wax, I think, got on some other things, which is fine because you can just take it right off, especially in the kitchen, on the counter and everything, scrapes right off. But I think it got into the part with the bulb and it made this bulb do something weird that I've never seen before. It disintegrated it. So the part that screws into the base, it was stuck in there, and this was like this. And I was like, what the heck? So I had to have Dale take out the part that was stuck, that was screwed in, because every time I tried with pliers, it just kept breaking. So it disintegrated the whole part. This was separate from the part that screws in. It was very weird. So I replaced this 25-watt bulb. I'll insert a picture of the base too, like where it was just the darndest thing. I thought about saying something to Scentsy, and I was like, well, it's not there. It's not really a bulb problem. I think it's that the wax got on the part with the bulb, and somehow the oils and stuff must have made it disintegrate and separate. I was like, well, it's kind of my fault, not their fault. It was just a fluke thing. So I'm like, it's a $2 bulb. It's fine. And I also replaced a 15-watt bulb. I don't remember where I put this. Oh, in the kitchen. The one in the kitchen burned out. I didn't actually put the bulb in here, but it's empty. So yeah, the one in the kitchen went. And oh, I have another one. Where did I put this one? I think, was this the bathroom upstairs? I'm trying to think. I think it was the bathroom, if I remember right. But yeah, I used up this 15-watt bulb. I'm gonna say it's the bathroom. Yeah, so you can see how it's used. And, or else this is the one from the kitchen and the other one's in the bathroom. I don't know. So, oh yeah. So I've had this in my drawer. This is Bonfire Beach. I had set it on my wood of my, I have a square dining room table. And because it's wide and everything, it sets 8 people, but it's like 2 on each of the 4 sides. Well, there's a Lazy Susan in the middle, so you can reach in the middle and turn things. Well, I set this on the Lazy Susan part, and it actually made an impression in the wood, which I thought was weird. So I have to take a picture of that too, so you can see that. Hopefully I remember and I insert it. I was like, that was the darndest thing. So the oils in these, be careful. That's why, personally, from this experience, the car bars, I would not put in my underwear drawer or whatever. But the dryer discs, yes, because those are touching your clothes all the time. So the difference between the two there. And obviously that's non-Scentsy, or I should say non-wax. Okay. And then I have these numbered to help me, except I don't think I numbered that one. Hopefully I do okay with this. So for the wax, we're gonna go, because of the melting challenge, and I've done not just Scentsy, we're gonna kind of skip around between vendors and whatever. So hang in there with me and to try to help me. I tried to number them. Okay, and then we have some that weren't part of the melting challenge. I just want to be able to reach them. Wait, get this chair out here. Oh, there's number 1. That's good. Okay. Oh, why do I have that in here? Must have fallen. That does not fall in here. An unused bar. Oops, did I show that? Sorry. It looks, it's all, you can't tell anyway. Okay. So, on day 1 of the melting challenge. Well, okay, so because I'm a mood melter, I kind of do these out of order too. So I just pick whatever I did every day, the prompts. It's just I picked them out of order. So whatever one in the box I was feeling, that's what I went with. But I mean, that the way it was supposed to go doesn't mean you have to do it on that day. And it's just a prompt. So the prompt for the first day was melt in emerald colored wax, May's birthstone. So I went with Flower Shop. I had 4 cubes of Flower Shop. I do like this. I did this in combination with see if I can find it now. Oh yeah, it was not that one. Was it this one? No, wasn't that one. Oh yeah. So I was trying to use up Heirloom Rose. I still have 2 cubes. On cold, it's not so bad. On warm, I just, it's just 2 rows. So I did a couple cubes alternating warmers to try to use it up with Flower Shop. I like Flower Shop. It does smell like you just walked into a flower shop. It's nice and strong. So I did 4 cubes and 2 cubes because I had 4 left. So I did 2 cubes of Heirloom Rose, 1 in this room, 1 in that room. And then 2 cubes in that room, 2 cubes in this room of Flower Shop and alternating warmers. And that was nice. That helps Heirloom Rose be tolerable for me. I'm telling you, Simply Rose turned me off on rose scents, except Bloomin' Beach for some, and I swear it's the peony. But yeah, so I did 2 cubes of Heirloom Rose with the Flower Shop, and I like that. That was a nice combination. And then the second day was Teacher Day, Melt a Scent with Apple. So I went with Star Apple and Freesia. When this came out in the Island Days collection, it was my favorite one, and I put it in my club, so I had a couple bars. I still like it on cold a lot. It has kind of a, you can smell like the Star Apple and the Freesia. It's sweet, but it has kind of like a perfuminess to it. But I didn't love it the way that I remembered that I loved it. Melting it, so I don't think I'm gonna club that this time, which although I would like to get with the cover because I like to save these. Not this label. I'm not really into the picture labels as much as I am the actual artwork. Weird. Like the actual photograph type picture labels I don't love. So I want to see ones like that, labels like that. So yeah, I didn't love it like I thought I did last year. So the next one is for the third melt a scent that contains raspberry. Raspberry. What did I do for that one? Raspberry, where did you go? Oh. Yeah, I love this one. I did Raspberry Mocha from Sassy Girl Aroma. This was amazing. Now, it had been about a year since I had this. It was perfection. Absolute perfection. I did one little square in 8 warmers because I had 8 pieces left and it was perfect. So that's what I mean. It's not like you have to wait a year for vendor wax. But I noticed that by waiting a year, this was stronger than it was the first time I melted it, and I melted it right away. I loved it. So it's not that you have to, it's just my experience that I really, really, really love the strength of it a year later. Not that you have to wait that long. It's just, I had fun a year later. And then I highly recommend that. It's like a raspberry jelly filled Godiva chocolate. So that was amazing. I know it says, I guess it's the mocha, which is basically like a chocolate coffee. So it was kind of the mocha that gave me like literally Godiva chocolate, raspberry filled vibes. And number 5 was Melty Star Wars or Star Wars shaped wax for the 4th. So I did the combination. I had a bar of each of the Star Wars white side of the Force with the dark side of the Force. Love these together. They're beautiful together. I actually really love the ginger in this one. It makes it like a dark, deep cologne. I actually really love this one. And I don't always love the cologne scents. And I do like this one, but it's very fresh. There's something in it that I'm not 100% sure about. I don't know if there's some sort of a dewy green somewhere in there. But together, they're magical. I do. There's something, it's the ginger in this one that I'm really loving. So, yep, that's what I did on the 4th. And on the 5th, it was Melty Lime Scent for Cinco de Mayo. So, was it this one? No. Which one did I do? Lime for Cinco de Mayo. Which one was it? Wasn't that one? Hold tight. Hold, please. Is it that one? No. Oh. I remember I did this one upstairs in the office area. It was Cherry Limeade, which is like a dupe for Sonic Cherry Limeade drink. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I don't love it, but you know, it was very nice. It's very much what I would think a Cherry Limeade from Sonic would taste like. I think I had one when we went to Florida, but it was so long ago. And then on the 6th, Kentucky Derby Day, the day of the Kentucky Derby, I do believe, melt a mint, grass, or dirt scent. I don't have grass or dirt, which I wish I did, but I had Mojito Mambo. This is one of my all-time favorites. So it's got mint in it. Oh, I need this to come back. I love this. So it's kind of like fresh mint from your garden with like spearmint gum. Oh, it's amazing. Like muddled mint, like you took leaves and you like crushed them with spearmint gum. And I think it's the spearmint gum that makes me love this, because it kind of sweetens the muddled mint, the more gardeny type scent, and it just makes it sweet. Oh, I think it's perfect. I love Mojito Mambo. I would totally club that. And National Lemonade Day, melt a lemon scent. I did, nope, that's 10. What did I do? Lemon. Was I supposed to do this one and I didn't? No. Might have been this one. Weird. Yeah, I think I did do this one, lemonade. I think I did this one because it has like lemon iced tea scent. I got this from Virginia from a friend mail, random act of kindness. And it smells like Lipton iced tea crystals with lemon in them. This is from K's Scented Melts. This one actually did really well, really well. I cut this in 3 pieces, and I actually did one in my kitchen, and then it worked so well. I did 2 more, like one another day and one in a 3rd day. This was fantastic. So K's Scented Melts, iced tea, and I loved that so much. So thank you, Virginia, for giving me that, because I know that I love that one so much. Yeah, I would totally buy that one. Just making sure, because I didn't have a number on that one. So I just tried to make sure that's what I did. Almost positive, because I don't, the only other one I see is Lemon Thyme Berry, and that one's a different day. Okay, so then it says, on the 8th coconut cream pie day, melt a coconut or pie scent. So I melted coconut pumpkin pie. I actually really like this one, but I did end up taking it out of my club. Not because I don't like it, I do like it. To me, it's like you have a coconut cream pie in the oven and a pumpkin pie. You know, one's on the top rack, one's on the bottom rack, and you're you're baking them at the same time. So that's why I like this one. It's not weird to me because I can imagine them both in the oven cooking at the same time, and this is what you would smell. So I actually really love it. But I'm trying to trim down my club, so I was like, I don't need this one. I did have fun with it. I did enjoy it. It's a nice medium performer for me. I did it down here, so I did enjoy that one. And then on the 9th, it says melt either a cereal or breakfast related scent. So I think I did this in the kitchen, if I remember right, because I don't love this one. So I did Zape, and that's, oh, good to know. That's for next month. It's glazed donuts, Fruity Pebbles, cotton candy, vanilla frosting. Not that it's a bad scent, I just don't love Fruity Pebbles. And it smells pretty much Fruity Pebbles. I don't really get the other things. I pretty much just get Fruity Pebbles. I mean, maybe the hint of the cotton candy in there, but it's mostly Fruity Pebbles. And it's okay. Love to eat Fruity Pebbles. I don't know that I love to smell Fruity Pebbles. So, yeah, I mean, and I struggle with that wax and I don't know why. Maybe I need to cut these in half. Maybe that's why. I mean, but this one was strong enough that I could smell it out there. And I did 1 cube. So, I don't know. And then on the 10th, it says melt something purple. So I did lemon thyme berry. It was a purple wax. I do like this one. I've had this since we did bring back my bar with it in it. It's nice. It's like a lemon berry scent. I remember taking this out of my club because I liked Monsters Inc. more, and then I got rid of Monsters Inc. hoping for We're All Mad Here to come back. Because I heard that they were similar, but they're not really similar. To me, We're All Mad Here smells like vanilla blackberry. It's very blackberry. So, it's okay. It's not one I would club, but I don't get real excited about the lemon and the berry and the fruity scents. I didn't really smell thyme in it. I just smelled the lemon and the berry. It's okay. It's a nice medium performer. It's not my favorite. I was kind of happy to use it up. It is a good one if you like fruity. And then on the 11th, it says straggler time. Use up a wax that is almost finished. On the 11th, what one was that? You got, oh. I numbered these thinking I should have just laid them out on the table. Was it this one? No. Oh, the lemon scent. I do have this one actually written, but it's on the back. So for the lemonade day, this was a fun one too. This is lavender and speckles. It's lemon sugar cake. I got this from Charity in a random act of kindness friend mail. And this was lovely. I cut this up and I put it in like all 8 warmers down here. It was very pretty. It smelled like a lemon cake. It was very pretty. It was a great performer actually. So lavender and speckles, I do recommend them. Was, I would say, a medium performer. I smelled it upstairs, like as I was coming downstairs, like I could smell it at the beginning of the hallway. It was a great performer. So lemon sugar cake, I would totally buy that again. And it's fresh lemon zest and sweet pound cake topped with icing. So yeah, lavender and speckles, check her out. She was great. Thank you so much, Charity. That was so much fun to try that. I loved that. So that was the lemonade day. But back to, I was gonna do better, I swear. Straggler time. What did I do for straggler time? That's so weird. 19. Is it this one? No. That's so weird, you guys. Wasn't that one? Is it this one? Oh. Tired. It's weird. 17. This one? No. Was it my red, white, and berry pie? I think this one says the 29th. Yeah, this was the 29th. Well, that's weird. Was it Maleficent? No. No, I have no idea. You guys. I want to say it was this one. What was the 19th? Oh, no. Oh, it was this one. Oh, for Pete's sake. It was, because I had just some shavings of this one. Oh man, Melissa. This was L3 Pink Sugar, Liliana's Lullaby, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. Before I gifted this loaf, I took a small amount just because I mean, Pink Sugar from Pink Sands, sorry. Oh no, Pink Sugar. I don't know. Warm Vanilla Sugar is one of my favorites. It's so pretty and it worked so well. This was 2 years later that I used some shavings off of it. 2 years later and it was lovely. And I was like, okay. So it's true. Don't use too much L3. Don't use like chunks that big in 8 warmers because that's way too much. And it's not fun. This was amazing. And I was like, wait a minute. I have to hold the phone. I have to go back and I have to try L3, which is why I did the order that I did recently, because I'm like, this was magnificent. So I love this. I would buy this again. Pink Sugar, Melissa. Pink Sugar, Liliana's Lullaby, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. Amazing from L3. Fantastic performer. Probably, and I did that all down here. Split those pieces in the 8 warmers, and it was so good. Great medium to strong performer. And yes, I only use Scentsy warmers. I do have a Walmart warmer, but I didn't have any better luck with that one, and it gets hot. I have just as good success with my Scentsy warmers, so I use my Scentsy warmers. And then the 12th is Melt a Family Friendly Scent. This was in friend mail that my friend Lee from the UK sent me, and it's baked cookie, and it says warm your home with the delightful scent of freshly baked cookies. And this is Wax by Candles from the UK. This was good. It smelled just like cookies. I loved it. It was lovely. It wasn't super strong, but it was like just the right amount of cookies. Yeah, it was beautiful. So I loved everything about that. Love cookies. Love the smell of cookies cooking. And yes, I think that was very family friendly. That was fun. Probably maybe a 4 out of 10 performer. And then on the 13th, it says, we all scream for ice cream, melt in ice cream or popsicle scent. So I went with blue raspberry ice. I've had this since it was in Bring Back My Bar when it was in. It's nice. It's just like a blue, it's just like an atomic bomb pop, red, white, and blue. It's mostly the blue raspberry, but you do kind of get the feel of the little bit of cherry, the little bit of lemon, but it's mostly more blue raspberry ice. Like, yeah, I mean, you get all of that. So it's very nice. It's been really hot here, like in the 90s. I think today was like 91. I'm like, OMG, it's only like June 1st. These are cooled down a little bit. And that's Fahrenheit, sorry. And in America, they don't teach us how to know what Celsius is, so I have no clue. I apologize for everyone else in the world, because Americans are rude, and I'm very sorry that we don't know what you guys know, or we don't use the same system. I don't know why. And I should look that up ahead of time, and I don't think about it, so I'm sorry. And then on the 14th, it says, Mother's Day, melt a floral or a scent that reminds you of your mom. So I just melted this one. This was a random act of kindness that I got from Virginia, and it's Snuggle and Case Scented Melts, and this was lovely. I chopped this up and did this twice in my bathroom upstairs. This wasn't nearly as strong as the iced tea. Like the iced tea like filled up my kitchen. It was beautiful. Absolutely loved it. This was very soft. I might have actually cut this in 3. I think I did cut this in 3, thinking, well, maybe less is more, because I tried more the first time and it didn't work. But it smells just like Snuggle fabric softener, and being next to the warmer, I could smell it. because I'm always getting ready in the morning. It's right there by the bathroom mirror. So it's very, very pretty. Just like Snuggle fabric softener. So I do love the scent. Oh, I'm getting the black ink. It's not all over my face. It's all over my fingers. So thank you, Virginia. That was so much fun to try. I do love laundry scents from other vendors. So if you like that scent, you would like it. And then on the 15th, it says, melt something that starts with the letter M. And I did that one. Letter M. What was it? Oh, yep. My Maleficent. I'm kind of sad I took it out of my club. But I had to make room, and I've had it in there since I first began my club in 2020. So I do love it. It gives me Victoria's Secret Love Spell vibes because it's similar, like Victoria's Secret Love Spell or Lucky in Love from Scentsy dupe. It's got like apricot. Is it like apricot, and it's kind of like a peach and cherry. So I think Love Spell is like apricot and cherry, and this is like peach and cherry or something similar, like berry. I think this is plum and peach. It's been a while since I looked at the scent notes for Maleficent, but it's a very similar vibe, and I love this one. It smells so good. My son likes this one. Yeah. It's like a stronger, more vibrant version of Lucky in Love. So if you like Lucky in Love or Victoria's Secret Love Spell, you will if this comes back out. Like the Dylan's Collection, Mistress of Evil, Maleficent. So, nice medium performer. And then on the 16th, it says melt and out of season wax. And because I'm a mood melter, sometimes I'm not in the mood to do that. And it drives me crazy sometimes, but what did I melt? Oh, that's right. This one was so much fun. Virginia, thank you so much for giving me this because this was so much fun to melt. I did this in my bedroom. It's Lumberjack Contest. And it's from Case Scented Melts, and it was Leaves, Palo Santo, and Autumn Flannel. This was so nice. What a pretty scent this is. Oh, this is so pretty. I do struggle to get Case Scented Melts to work. I did this in my bedroom, and I did 3 cubes in the Polar Panorama, 3 cubes in the Diamond Milk Glass, and normally when I do 4 of each in Scentsy, or with Scentsy, it's a boomer usually, and even if it's a lighter scent, it usually does really well. I could smell this, but it wasn't like a boomer or anything. But I love this scent. What a beautiful combination. Beautiful. I love everything about this. This was so much fun. And although it's like out of season, if you think about Leaves, Autumn Flannel, Palo Santo, those are more fall-like scents. This was like a beautiful cologne-y, comforting. It was sweet. Not really as manly as you would think. It's like a marshmallowy cologne type scent. I love this. I would love to buy this again, maybe in a different form, and see if it worked better, because I loved that so much. But it was very light, probably a 3, 4 out of 10, maybe a 3 out of 10. And then on the 17th, National Cherry Cobbler Day, melted cherry or bakery scent. I did cherry almond pie. You guys, when this first came out, all I could smell was the almond extract, which I didn't mind, but I didn't love it enough to club it. Now I get the cherry scent with the almond extract. I actually had the cherry in this. I would be tempted to, although I don't need 800 things in my clubs. Look at the artwork on that is so cute. But I would be tempted to club this one if it did come back and bring back my bar. really like it, and I like that now I get more of the cherry, but you don't get the pie. It's definitely almond extract, heavy on the almond extract, but I now get some cherry. And it's a good performer, at least 7 out of 10. So that was fun. I did enjoy that. And on the 18th, it says melt something that's movie related. So make sure, what date? The 18th. Almost positive it. No, that was 26th. Oh yeah. No, that's fine. What was it? Movie related. Oh. Yeah, I did Grindelwald, and I got this from Virginia too. This is L3 Waxy Wonders, which was another, like, I really need to seriously consider L3 more. This was amazing, and I'm so excited I still have some left to do it again. I love this. I need this in a big old loaf. I love this scent, and I don't think she does this. And I do not know the scent notes, but I love it. I almost think I get some butterbeer. And this is really cute, like owl-shaped wax. I did chunks this big, which I could probably even cut these smaller. I might. But it was beautiful. I don't know what all is in this Grindelwald, but it's almost kind of like a butterbeer, kind of a cake. I don't know. I really like that one. So that was fun. Grindelwald, if you see that from L3, that was fun. Thank you, Virginia. That was a hoot. And no pun intended, because it was owl-shaped. And on the 19th, it says, melt a scent that starts with the first letter of your first name, which again is M. So on the 19th, I did Magnolia Lemon. When this first came out, I really, really loved it. I loved the floral in with the laundry. And I don't love it the way I did. I don't know. It gets a little sharp. And normally I love floral. I enjoy laundry. But I don't like when laundry gets sharp, which is why I never ever liked pink cotton. I don't know. I don't love it like I used to, so I would not club this, although I did when it first came out. It's just not my vibe anymore. It's a strong performer. I'd say that's probably 7, 8 out of 10. Oh, and so break. Hopefully I'm not. So you know how we brought in the stray kittens and their mom? Well, our vet wants, well, the vets around here, our vet in particular wanted specifically like $220 just to do a checkup of each cat and shots. That's not including fixing them. So I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you saw. That's not including fixing them. So you're looking at least $300 per cat. And I have 5. 3 kittens and 2 more adults. She's carrying a kitten around. Put him down. Well, I assume it's a boy, I don't know. So trying to save up money, the Anna shelter, which is a no-kill shelter in another town, they want like $55 for each boy to fix them and $85 for each girl, which is better than what our vet wants. But I was trying to save the money and everything, and for that many at once, and well, The little girl, Kitten, she's just 8 months old. She got pregnant. We can at least get the 3 boys fixed as soon as, but now they're like, call back in a month. I don't have time for you guys to do this. Now, trying to call back, and they don't want to answer the phone. Just rings and rings and rings. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, this is not okay. I'm going to have all kinds of kittens if they don't. You guys, I can't win. So, Sunday night before Memorial Day, she had her kitten. She had a kitten. It was a little girl, I think, because she was really, I'll try to insert a picture. Try not to get emotional. I'm pretty sure it was a girl because it was calico. And she was tiny. But I've never seen kittens born or anything, so I don't really know what to expect. But she was tiny, and Penny seemed to be kind of in shock. And Polly, her mom, was helping her and with her and licking her and loving on her and loving the kitten and everything. Well, the kitten would try to nurse, and she would get up, and Penny would get up and walk away, and Polly would, you know, take the kitten and try to nurse her or whatever. Just snuggled with her. And Penny kept trying to put the kitten, which I named her Mabel, in the closet, and Polly would go in there and take her out of the closet and snuggle her. I think she was too little, or there was something wrong with her, and like it's like Penny knew and was neglecting her, and Polly didn't want to give up on her. She kept snuggling her. In fact, Penny would try to go upstairs with her, and Polly would try to bring her back, and they were kind of like struggling over her. I think maybe because Polly knew that Penny was trying to give up on her, and Polly wasn't ready to give up on her. She cried a lot, and lo and behold, that was on Sunday. Tuesday night, she had another kitten, and it was like almost twice the size, like 2 days later, twice the size of the first kitten. I want to say it's a little boy. I don't know. He's only like 2 days old. And he's like very, very, very dark gray tiger. Jasper wouldn't leave her alone, so I'm pretty sure that's the dad. So yeah, he's like almost a black tiger, which is weird. But you can see like the light gray, dark gray, but he's very, very, very dark. He's really cute. He's very quiet. He's very content. And she nurses him. So Wednesday morning, I woke up and I was like, where's Mabel? Because she only had the little boy with her. And I searched the house before going to work, and I found Mabel. Penny, they had put her in the closet, and she was gone. But I knew the night before, when she had just had the kitten, she was kind of neglecting Mabel. And she was kind of cold, but she was still moving. And when my rats, when I had, you know, had them euthanized or whatever, you could feel like the coldness. So I knew she was dying. But there's nothing I could do. And she was much smaller. But she was so cute. Sorry, I don't know why I'm struggling with that. I wanted to do this video yesterday because it was the end of the month, but I'm just emotional about the little kitten. It's sad. Not that I need more cats. I guess it's a blessing in disguise. But it's just a precious little kitten. And they didn't mind if I held her or anything. Although Penny still doesn't like to be touched or pet. She's the one of the cats, and I do not have waterproof makeup on. that does not like to be touched or pet. She doesn't want, she backs up, but she let me hold the kitten and everything. So luckily, this one's healthy and everything, but it's like, I don't know what it is, but sometimes Penny will bring her downstairs and Polly wants to take her back up. If Penny leaves her, Polly will sit and snuggle with the kitten. It's like, it's so cute, actually. It's like Polly loves being a mom, and she was a very good mom to these kittens. To her kittens that are now grown up with us, and she just loves being a mom. Luckily, she's always trying to get with Gingy, who's fixed. So I don't discourage that because it keeps the other ones away from her, and hopefully. And they just left him under the table. I'm tempted to show you. I wonder if she'll. You guys, let me try and pick him up real quick. He's crying, so she'll be back. But look, is he not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? But see how he's a real dark gray tiger? He's a much healthier kitten. He's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, he's so beautiful. I love him so much. And he still has, oh no, he does not have, Mabel had like a little umbilical cord stuck to her. He does not. He's absolutely beautiful, you guys. Is he not the most adorable thing? He's polydactyl too, I think. Oh my gosh. But he's just a happy little kitten. He's very content, although he's crying right now. He's only like 2 days old. Isn't he the most beautiful thing? I truly want to keep him. Guys, I have 6 cats. I cannot have a 7th. Which I know I could get him adopted. But see how he's got multiple feet. But he's a very content, happy kitten. He doesn't cry like Mabel did, and he's beautiful. So he's very happy, healthy little guy. He eats lots. He's so beautiful. I could just die. But they're under the table now, so I'm gonna put them back. So yeah, so isn't he beautiful? He's so beautiful. I was tempted to name him Severus because that's my favorite Harry Potter character. But then I was like, no, because then I will for sure want to keep him. So, and who knows if he's a boy or not, I don't know. But anyways, back to, but there's his mom. Yeah, he's your baby. But she picks him up and carries him all over the place. But he's happy, healthy, beautiful guy. And if she's not picking him up and carrying him around, Polly is, so. And they let me touch him and stuff. They don't get mad at me. Anyways, so prayers, please, that the Anna shelter will please pick up the phone. I hear that it's even if you get a hold of them, it's still sometime months before you can get them fixed. I need to get these 3 boys fixed so badly, so that I don't have more kittens, you guys. I'm gonna run out of friends that are willing to take cats, and I can't keep them all. I can't. So anyways, then on the 20th, it's melt a honey or yellow wax. So I did Be My Honey. This is fantastic. Absolutely magical. I love this. It smells just like honey, but it's like sweet honey. There's something very sweet in this. Is it honeysuckle? I don't know. It's not just honey, like bee honey. It's like honeysuckle too or something. Something that makes it very sweet. I love this. It's a great performer. If that comes back, I'll buy it or put it in my tub. I love it. And On the 21st was Melt a Strawberry Creamy Scent. So I did Strawberry Swirl. And this was a random act of kindness friend mail from Frankie. So thank you, Frankie. Thanks to you, I get to melt this and I love it so much. I love Strawberry Swirl. It's my favorite strawberry from Scentsy. Great performer. Smells like a strawberry smoothie. Like a milkshake. It very much has like a milkshake scent. And sorry about my bird. She's covered, but she hears the cats. And all the trilling that they do. And the kitten crying. And she's trying to carry him off. And he's crying. Why she's taking him out to the kitchen, I don't know. And that gives me stress. I'm like, please don't drop him. Anyways. And then on the 22nd is Victoria Day. It says Melt a Scent Fit for Royalty. So I got this from my friend Lee from a friend mail. Lee from the UK, and this is frankincense and myrrh. This is so pretty. It was very light though. And I saved the 3 that or 4 that I have left. I did these in their small pieces. It's very pretty. I'd say it's like a 4 out of 10. So pretty. And this, it's not the incense kind. It's very light, bright, and sweet. Very clean. Which I have frankincense and myrrh essential oils. And they're very sweet, clean, bright like this. They're not at all dark incense. So it's interesting that Spice Berries is like, but I've never used incense sticks. But it's like the essential oils. I don't know. I guess there's a difference. So my apologies, I'm only familiar with essential oil type. So I love that. I wanted to intentionally save a few pieces though for Christmas. And on the 23rd was Melt a Scent You Bought Based on Hype. And I remember that one's Love and Happiness. This is also a friend mail, random act of kindness from Alyssa. So thank you, Alyssa. So I know, like, I was so excited for this because Patricia Gates, who's actually hosting, or right now helping out with the wax melting challenge currently. I don't know if Kentucky Waxy Girl is gonna come back to it or not, but for now Patricia is doing it. But I remember she loved, this is like one of her favorite scents of all time, and I love this too. It's like the chestnut in it makes it like this really warm, cozy, almost slightly woodsy type perfume to me in my nose, but it's perfection to me. It doesn't smell like you would think it does. If you think chestnut, you're not thinking like an almost slightly woodsy in a perfume way with like this sweet, beautiful, soft scent. It's gorgeous. I love that. I sadly lost it on my club. Hope it comes back. And so I'm gonna put it back in. And then on the 24th was, sorry about the kittens and everything. And the trilling, the communication. So it says Melt a Sleepy Scent. So I did Sleep Happy. This is a friend mail random act of kindness from Shannon. So thank you, Shannon. I love Sleep Happy. It smells, I love the whole Catching Z's collection, but to me it smells like palm olive dish soap back in the day, the green kind. Or was it blue? No, maybe it's blue. No, I think it's green. I don't know, palm olive. It smells like palm olive. I can't remember if it's blue or green off the top of my head. I want to say green. Because now I'm drawing a blank on the one. Dawn is the blue. I'm almost positive it's green. Anyways, it smells just like that. It's very dreamy. It's a great performer. If you see it in Bring Back My Bar, doubt it. Or, because I don't think it's a top 200. Or if you see it in like a flash sale or something. Yeah, Sleep Happy if you like palm olive dish soap. It's like a nice medium performer, medium to strong, maybe a 6 out of 10. And then it says melty wine colored wax or wine inspired blend. So I did my Harry Potter. I did 6 of the cubes in the cat room now, the cat nursery. I don't know. I set things up there, but then they truck them down here all the time. So, but I do like that they don't just leave them upstairs to like roll down the stairs or something accidentally. Not that you never know. It would give me a panic attack, but I like that they at least truck the kittens down here. But this is a beautiful scent. It's current catalog scent. It's a nice cologne though. It is cologne. It's beautiful wine color. This one's getting kind of greasy a little bit. Now, because they have the kittens down here, I don't have my air conditioner on like I normally do. So my waxes are getting a little oily, which they don't love that, but it's fine. I want the little guys to be okay. So yeah, Wizarding World, Harry Potter, beautiful. It's a decent performer. I did 6 of the cubes. I have less warmers on up there because with my son's air conditioner and the way that they have this place wired, it tends to trip the breakers all the time. So yeah, and he's got a gaming room up in the attic, and yeah, so I didn't do all the cubes like I'd like to, but that's okay. Let's use it for winter, which is when I would prefer to do that one anyway. And then on the 26th was Melty Blue or Fish Shaped Wax. This was a random act of kindness friend mail from Charity. Thank you so much. This is Super Tarts Walk the Plank. It's Jaws in lavender. Amazing. Super Tarts is fantastic. Fantastic. Fills up my entire downstairs and it's amazing. I love Super Tarts. So good. And this Jaws is the most beautiful thing I've ever smelled. I love everything about it. It's aquatic. It's magical. I would say it's kind of like a beach night sort of a smell. The kitten's crawling up to Mike, which is Penny's brother, and he's licking him. It's very cute. But yeah, Walk the Plank is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Charity. That's amazing. And I need to buy lots of Jaws Super Tarts. I need to learn more about Super Tarts because when I went to check, I couldn't find things. Or I at least couldn't find Jaws. The kitten's trying to nurse on Mike. And he's just licking him. So, I mean, it was fish inspired with Jaws. Loved it. Loved everything about it. I need to find big old Brickster. Lots of that. So on the 27th was Melt a scent that contains sandalwood, and I did Hendrix. In doing this, realized I don't love this one as much as I did when it first came out. To me, this smells just like satin sheets, but with some patchouli. I like it, but it doesn't, I'm not in love with it. Dale still loves it, but I took it out of my club because I still have 5 bars, and I'm like, he'll be fine. So those 5 bars. Sorry, I tend to like OCD about where's the kitten and what's happening. Sorry you guys. And then on the 28th, give a questionable scent a second chance. So I have not liked this from the moment I smelled it. And I got this from a flash sale. It's white grapefruit. It's got a very weird scent. It's almost like, I don't know how to describe it. This actually wasn't so bad on warm. I have to say I liked it much better on warm. I wouldn't buy more of it. It's way more tolerable on warm than it is on cold. But it's still strange, but it's pleasant enough on cold. I still have 2 cubes. Yeah, because I don't have as many warmers going up there. I'd say that's a medium performer, probably 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. So I have to say, it was questionable, and I actually didn't mind it, but I don't want any more of it. Then on the 29th was Memorial Day, milled a red, white, and blue combo. I just did red, white, and berry pie. It's fine. It's just cherry, and I don't love cherry all that much. I mean, it's okay. I love maraschino sugar cookie. That's different. But just like a plain cherry kind of, it's nice. It's more of like a cherry pie filling. What I equate this to, because you get an ever so slight bakery, like a phyllo dough, which doesn't really smell like much, but you almost can kind of feel a phyllo dough. Like if you've ever had a cherry turnover from Arby's, that's what this smells like to me. So it's like cherry pie filling with like phyllo dough. And it's a strong performer, probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. And then on the 30th, melt something orange. So I did Quiet Clementine from the Cozy Collection. Or no, I'm sorry. My apologies. Hugga Collection. It says right there, Hugga. I enjoyed this. This was in a flash sale bundle. I'm not sure I would have to keep it, but it was pretty. So it's like an orange, but it's like a soft, cozy orange. It's almost like a baby doll face-esque-ness to the orange. It's definitely cozy vibes, but I don't know that I loved it enough that I would club it or have to have it, but it was beautiful. Is beautiful the right adjective? It was fascinating. It was intriguing. I dare say slightly alluring, because the coziness of it, you're like, oh, I like that. But it wasn't jump up and down excitable. I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense. Why she keeps taking him places, I don't know. She's stressing me out. It's her kitten, I gotta stop. And then on the 31st was National Smile Day. Melt one of your favorites. So I did root beer float. This was a random act of kindness friend mail from Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. I love everything about root beer float. It's like root beer float bars taste from Schwann's, if you've ever had those in the US. They're the best ice cream or root beer float bars that you do get, like just like they taste. You get like the root beer popsicle with the like creamy, to me, I smell it because I can taste it. But it's also like a rub and sniff sticker from when you were a kid, the root beer scented. Great performer. I would give anything to get root beer float back, but at least vendors have it since I lost it from my club. So those were the bring back my bars. Oh my goodness. Those were what I did from the melting challenge. And then I also melted this. This is from Virginia, Random Act of Kindness friend mail. This was The Last Petal from Disney. I wanted to see if I wanted to club it. I love this. It does have like a fresh yellow rose almost in with what I consider to be like a champagne mango. If you've ever had a champagne mango, it's the same color as the wax. Like this, like, it's like a golden yellow, and it's kind of like shaped like this. It's smaller than big green mangoes, but I love it. So if you like a real authentic, very sweet champagne mango with like a yellow rose, which is a sweeter rose, that's what I get from this. It's a great performer. I don't know that I love it enough to club it, but I love it. Love it. So I enjoyed that. Thank you, Virginia. And I also, I'm going to save the Bring Back My Bars and do that in a separate video. But I did do Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Sweet and Sassy. I really like this. It's pretty. So it's very citrus. And here comes the kitten. Polly's bringing the kitten back from Penny trying to take it upstairs. See, that's what I mean. They kind of fight over the kitten on what's best. I see him cry all the time, like, leave him alone. I need to hurry up so I can feel like they're comfortable here with them. But it's very like perfumey, sugary. I shouldn't even say perfumey because that's gonna send people away. To me, it has a slight perfuminess to like the citrus and the sugar. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. I don't know that I'm going to club it because I don't always get real excited about citrus because again, it's like fruity to me. There goes the kitten. What's happening, guys? Oh, I don't know if you see them go by. Sorry, I should turn that light on. But yeah, it's very good. It's a great performer. It's very gorgeous. If you're a huge fan of like Dumbo or Dumbo Circus Parade or it's beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. I want to say there's an ever so slight floral, which almost gives me a real slight perfumey vibe in the way that pink apple and nectarine is perfumey. But this is more heavy on the citrus. But it's like a sugary perfumey, almost not as strong, but slightly like the last petal. Here she comes back with the kitten. This poor kitten. Say prayers, you guys. She's only like 8 months old. They were still nursing when they came in. That's why I let them in. Because I'm like, these 3 little kittens were so tiny in the cold. And I'm like, they're going to freeze to death. So obviously they were still nursing. I had to let mom in. Plus the 3 kittens, and then there's another kitten that was attached to Jasper. Jasper's out there. They all walked in, so I let them in and kept them warm, and they've been here ever since. I have got to stop being a bleeding heart. I really do, because it gets me in so much trouble, and now I have an extra kitten. Yeah, we lost Mabel. That was hard. Anyways, I only have a few more, because I'm going to save the Bring Back My Bars for separate video and the summer collection. So they're not going to be in this, but I also did from K's Scented Melts the Bum Bum Cream or Boom Boom Cream. This is Random Act of Kindness from Virginia. This is so nice. I can see now where it kind of compares a little bit to Kukui and Coconut. It's ever so slightly nutty. Smells like a cocoa butter, not really suntan lotion, but cocoa butter, creamy, perfumey. It's pretty. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. So if you like that, that's a good one from K's Scented Melts. I cut that in 3 and it did pretty well. And did it in 3 of the warmers. Here they come again. Polly's carrying the kitten. Oh my gosh, I think she's gonna put him on the couch. Please don't. I'll be gone in a minute, I promise. Can you guys see? Pacific Mist. I am obsessed, in love with this. It's the most beautiful thing. It's aquatic, creamy. I smell the coconut. It's a creamy coconut to me. But it has like a slight, almost smell, gives me suntan lotion vibes. I'm obsessed. I'm totally clubbing Pacific Mist. And I really love what is the other one? I mean, Orchard Apple and Orchard by the Sea. And what is the other one? Pacific Mist. And what was the summer collection? I'm loving that too. So these are perfect oceanic type ones for me. They're not like that weird kind of, I don't know, they're gorgeous. I just have a couple body products. It's great, it's a decent performer. I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10. It lasted for like 3 days. I kept coming home and smelling it and didn't want to take it out of my warmers. It's magnificent. It's the suntan vibe in it that gets me. So from my Ipsy, I went through Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Retinol Overnight Anti-Wrinkle Cream. I don't know that I really noticed a difference using it, but it was fun to use. I don't really think I'm less wrinkly, but it was very nice. I don't know that I would spend the money to buy it, but I liked it. And then I made it through Soul Clean, like Seoul Korea Soul Clean Probiotics Balancing Cleanser. It has a really luxurious, almost pearlized texture. And it foamed up really nice. It got off the eye makeup and everything wonderfully. I really enjoyed it. I would be interested in buying more of that. I actually really loved it. Had a nice scent, and I need things to smell good. So I like the pearlized richness of it. And then I made it through the Hemp's pomegranate herbal body butter. Love the texture. The scent was very nice. I'm very particular on body lotions. I like this. I like this better than Scentsy hand cream because it is different than the body cream. The body cream is my all-time favorite thing. I'm obsessed. It's perfection. But this was slightly more greasy, but I didn't mind it because it was nice and thick. I like thick lotion. I want to feel the moisture. I got this from my Ipsy bag. Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. Very dry to dry combination. I had to look it up. I thought it was a hand cream. It's a moisturizer for your face. It freaking smells like you're putting a Band-Aid on your face. I struggled to get through this. It literally smells like a Band-Aid, like a Band-Aid brand Band-Aid. It's like you're putting a Band-Aid on your face at night. I hate it. It was horrible. The cream itself was fine. I couldn't deal with the smell. I don't like the way Band-Aids smell enough to put it on my face. And my favorite thing, I would completely buy this from Sephora or Ulta or whatever. This is from Tarte. It's Double Take Awake. And it's got this nude liner that I've never used before, but you put it like in the waterline and it makes your eyes look brighter, more awake. Loved it so much. And then the eyeliner was great. I loved it. It wasn't like waterproof, but it's like a felt tip liner. Yeah, it's pretty dry. I used the heck out of it. It's double-sided, so you have the felt tip black liner and then the waterline nude. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And do you know how hard it is around Walmart? Finally did find one at Walmart. CVS. That's all I got around here. Is to find this nude color liner, waterline like eyeliner. They have rose gold. I did not want to put rose gold in there. I want something nude colored. Holy crap, is it hard to find. I was about to buy this online and then I ended up I did find one at Walmart. It wasn't this perfect color like you can tell, whereas this one actually blends in with my skin tone. I love this. So that's my empties. I'm sorry, but the cats and kittens are very distracting, but isn't he adorable? I think it's a boy, but isn't he adorable? Isn't he the most beautiful thing? I'll insert the picture. I'll have done it. Maybe I'll do it again of Mabel. She was beautiful, and I'm sad that she was too little and frail to live more than 3 days, but she's beautiful, and that's hard. Don't know why it affects me like this, but but isn't he beautiful? So I think it's a boy. We'll see if I'm right. But yeah, so he's at least happy, healthy, if they stop dragging him all over the house and fighting. Like, one takes him upstairs, one brings him back down. I don't know. It's like Polly doesn't think Penny, and maybe she, I don't know, she does okay, but she doesn't like her decisions and she brings him back. But it's so sweet because sometimes she gets up and Polly just, like yesterday when I was all emotional all day, couldn't stop crying about Mabel. Penny had taken the kitten upstairs and dropped him and got some food or whatever. And Polly came over, which is her mom, and picked up the kitten and cuddled him. Or no, she tried to put him in the closet, and Polly went in the closet and drug him back out. And she took him under the chair with her, and she just wanted to snuggle with him. And she took a nap, like fell asleep, like, and I'll insert a picture of that too. It was just the cutest thing, and she just wants to love him, and she just wants him to be happy, and she just wants to snuggle with him. It's actually really precious how much she loves kittens and loves, you know, momming and everything. So yeah, but that's everything, you guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and say lots of prayers that we get them fixed. I don't know what I'm gonna do, you guys. Please. It's not working out for me and I'm dying, but yeah, so send prayers and love and lots of, you know, positive energy that things work out and we just have the one. Because I know I'm already kind of falling in love with him, and he's under the table. I want to pick him up so bad. So the girls are out there eating. So we'll see you soon, you guys. I'll just keep rambling. So bye.